I'm Senator Justine Wadzak here with Pinal County Sheriff Mark Lamb. Sheriff, we hear so much about what's going on at the border in Cochise. Can you tell us what's happening in Pinal?
Yeah, so we're part of the Tucson sector, as is Cochise County, Pima County, and Santa Cruz County. And while we're the only ones that are not on the border, we're all experiencing the same type of thing. This is where all the gotaways are. A lot of the traffic on the entire southern border, even Texas and California, is coming through the Tucson sector, and especially those gotaways, which is alarming. So what we're seeing is much what Cochise County sees, where we're seeing the pursuits of people trying to flee us. We're seeing the people in the camouflage clothes and the carpet shoes. We're going and doing search and rescue missions with Border Patrol. We're pulling dead bodies out of the mountains. We're pulling people out of the deserts that the cartels have left for behind. We're 52 miles off the border on the Indian Reservation on the south end of our county, and 71 miles off the border on the I-10. So we experience a lot of those same things. The Tucson sector is the busiest point. So a lot of what you see in Cochise is happening in Pinal too.
Yes. So for a lot of the average people that don't experience it the same way law enforcement does, how bad is it really?
It's bad. Look, it's changed. You know, we've been dealing with the border crisis for a long time, for decades. It's been predominantly about people from Mexico, maybe some from Guatemala, a little bit from Central America, but very few OTMs, which is other than people from Mexico. What we're seeing now is completely different. Over the last, probably 3-4 years under this administration, especially, what we're seeing is a huge increase in OTMs, people from other countries, 170 countries to be exact, a lot of them coming from Africa, Haiti, coming from places like Mauritania, which is in Western Africa, which is one of the leading breeding grounds for Al-Qaeda. We're seeing people coming from Ukraine, from Russia. We're seeing people come from China. As a matter of fact, we've seen 37,000 Chinese nationals last year, predominantly military-age men. And this year, which is alarming, we're only in the first quarter of this year, and we're already seeing over 20,000 Chinese nationals come in just this year. So that means we're probably going to double what came in last year. And just to put it into reference, in 2021, only 450 Chinese nationals came in. And you just can't leave China. It's a communist country. So if you leave China, it's because your government has allowed you to leave. So that should be alarming to every American out here. So between the people we pull out of the desert that are left for dead, the dead people out of the desert, the humans being trafficked, the children being taken advantage of, the women being raped, the men being extorted, it is every bit as bad as what you've heard and much worse.
Wow. It was actually a Facebook post that you put up where you pulled a woman over in her SUV, and clearly you knew something was up. And I'll never forget the words, "I wasn't born yesterday." And you opened her car door, and there were 4 illegals laying down in the back of her car filled with, scented air fresheners. Yeah. And, it was something that it made me realize I have the ability to make change. And so you inspired me to write SB 1608, which will help strengthen our human trafficking laws. So how can this bill help?
Well, we love the bill because they're using social media platforms on their phones, on their computers, to actually, the cartels are, to engage American citizens in criminal behavior, transnational criminal behavior, behavior that is, Americans are now trafficking humans. And like we talked about before, they're making about $1,000 per person that they traffic. And so you're getting normal citizens like that lady we caught who was from Chandler in a brand new $55,000 car. And she had 4 illegals in the back that she claimed she picked up just out of the kindness of her heart. But they were all in camouflage clothes, camouflage backpacks, they had air fresheners in the car. They were trafficking humans. And so a bill like this gives us the ability to actually hold those people accountable when they do traffic human beings for money, which is what's happening. And the only way we're going to stop it is through bills like yours, where it actually provides some consequences for these people that are using these platforms. And hopefully someday way down the road, we can hold these social media platforms accountable as well for their role in not stopping this. They can certainly stop your voice if they don't like what you're saying. Yeah. But for some reason, they're unwilling to stop the trafficking of humans and paying people and allowing the cartels to use it to further their business.
Thank you so much, Sheriff Lamb. And I really do hope and urge the governor to sign SB 1608. Thank you.